Hello Raider Nation, this is Duntov. Today is Wednesday, April 13th, 2022. So we were just under, or a little bit over 2 weeks before the NFL draft. So let me flip. So we can see here they got the construction starting. This is going to be the, what do they call it? The live from the NFL red carpet at Bellagio Fountains. That's going to be here. So you can see we're 2 weeks out and they are already going to start construction here. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be here, if this is going to be like seating or not. So remember how this is going to work. They're going to have the main red carpet stage floating in the water here, and the players will get taken by boat onto the main stage here. So it's going to be pretty cool. So you can see they got a lot of stuff coming in now on the semis here. So this area is going to be closed from today, I think it's today, until like May 6th. So it's going to be crazy for a while in this area. And then once the draft actually starts, this part of the strip will be closed in both directions, as well as Flamingo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down. So I guess they start building the main stage. That's behind, if you've ever been to Vegas, you got the giant Ferris wheel, which technically been told it's not a Ferris wheel. It is a tension wheel, observation wheel, high roller observation wheel. That's behind the Link Hotel. So I'm gonna work my way over there. I gotta go over the bridge here, so we're gonna go up inside Bellagio here, go over the bridge so I could go back there. So I'll tune in a minute. And I'm in the Bellagio right now. I'm gonna make my way to the People pedestrian bridge. Alright, I just left Bellagio. I'm going over the bridge to Caesar's Palace. Alright, but this is the corner here. You got Bally's over there. So that part of the strip will be closed, and then if we look straight down this way, that part of Flamingo is going to be closed from Las Vegas Boulevard until Colville Lane. So they're going to have to, or not have to, they're going to, from what I heard, drive the players to the main stage, the floating stage, I mean, out on the red carpet at Bellagio Fountain. And then there's supposed to be, from what I've heard, between the 3 days, 600,000, about 600,000 attendees to the draft. So remember, if you are coming here for the draft, it is free to the public. So you just got to pay if you want to do like any special red carpet event type stuff. But if you want the NFL draft experience, that's going to be behind the giant observation wheel. That stuff's all free. So from what I've been told, I actually went and did it. If you go to NFL One Pass, I think it's an app. Let me make sure I got it down. I got a piece of paper here. Yes, NFL One Pass. You want to make sure that you get that app, and then you could just say, you know, you're interested in coming out here to the draft, and they just give you a barcode to scan to get in. But it's all free. All right, so there's Bellagio. This is the intersection. This will all be closed because there's going to be thousands of people walking back and forth and then going to the part behind the Link. And what I've read, you can only get to the one by the observation wheel from Flamingo, or you go to the Link and then they have the Link Promenade. Those are like all the restaurants and bars that are between the Link there, and it'll take you to the giant Ferris wheel. So take that around. Just follow the crowds if you're here. So if you are staying like south end of the Strip, don't forget we have the monorail. That is on the east side of the Strip. That is behind, it starts at MGM Grand and it'll take you straight to the Link. And if you're on the west side of the Strip, which is the Aria, and then you'll park MGM New York, New York. The way I came here, I parked at Park MGM, and then they have a free tram that you could catch there.
It won't be all the way.
And you take the free tram all the way to Bellagio, and then you could, you'll be right there by the red carpet stage on the water. So, there's different ways to get in here. Because just remember, you're not going to be driving to the certain casinos to park, because a lot of roads will be blocked off and the thousands of people. So just plan accordingly. So this is Dre's nightclub and beach club at the Cosmo. It's up on top there. So that's where the club seat Raiders draft party is going to be held. So you'll be able to look over the intersection of the Strip. I don't know how well you'll be able to see the red carpet stage, but still pretty cool. All right, so I'm still at the intersection. You can see there's already traffic because of the restricted lanes, and it is Wednesday morning right now. It's about 10:45 in the morning. So on the weekends, it's going to be probably a nightmare getting around here. So if you don't have to come to the Strip, I would say take the back roads, because the back roads should all be open. All right, I'm still walking down Flamingo. So I'm almost to the Link Lane, but I wanted to show you this truck here. So you got the Modelo Raiders truck. They're unloading it right now. So it appears where they're at, because we have a restaurant here and a bar. So they're probably loading it as bar. If you haven't been here, this is the Stage Door bar, and it is a Raiders bar. So you can see the stuff here. So this is right on the corner of Link Lane and Flamingo. They used to have the Raiders van here. I don't see it. It's usually parked right here. It's not here. I'm surprised. But that's it there. The Stage Door, they say it's a casino. It's a good place if you want somewhere to watch the games with the other Raiders fans. Come check them out there. And then we also have the Batista's Hole in the Wall. That's an Italian restaurant, and that's really good too. All right, so this is gonna be parts of the party, all back this way. All right, so you can see, if you've watched any of my other videos, I've had a few. It's been a while since I've been there. But right there, the round ball looking thing, the sphere, that is the MSG sphere at the Venetian. That's Madison Square Garden, just like the one in New York. That's $2 billion they are spending on this. You're gonna be able to watch like concerts and events inside there. I think 17,500 people, and it's gonna be state of the art, like something you've never seen before is what I've read about that. But that's gonna be done next year. It will be done in time. If you haven't heard, the Formula One racing, they are gonna have a night race out here, and it's gonna actually go down the Strip, part of the Strip. where they're gonna race down the strip, and they'll be going back on the back roads that way also to around that by the Venetian. Gonna be pretty cool. That's supposed to be in November of 2023. So Vegas is stepping it up. We got the draft in a couple weeks. Then we're gonna have Formula One racing in November 2023, and then we will get the Super Bowl in 2024. So it's gonna be crazy. And we just had the Grammys here a couple weeks ago, and some kind of the Country Music Awards. They got a lot of stuff coming here, so it's looking good. All right, so now if we look, we can see that kind of round like building there. Well, I'll zoom in better as I get closer. If you got your Teslas, here's your superchargers. So this is right under the monorail area, and you can see the giant observation wheel. But all right, so we're gonna go in. So this is the Caesars Forum. So that is this building over here. So the Caesars Forum, all this stuff is owned by Caesars Palace, all like the Link, and then of course Caesars. So this is part of their land, but this is where the main draft is going to take place. You can see they've been putting this up for a week or so. That's the main stage. They're going to have the giant TVs and stuff in there. So I'm using my cell phone, so I can't zoom in like I normally do, but you can see the guys there putting stuff together. I don't think I'm going to be able to get too close, because a lot of the activities that they'll have on that day, you know, it's going to be all in this whole area back here. And again, it is free. So just sign up on the NFL One Pass just to get your barcode to get in. Okay, so here's the Caesars Forum. I'm walking down this little road. I don't even see a name to it, but it's right behind the high roller. If you haven't ridden on that yet, it's pretty cool. I think it takes like 30 minutes to go around. I've only been on once. I went at nighttime, and it was pretty cool. All right, so we're getting closer to the main stage here. All right, this is inside the Link Promenade. So you can see all the shops, restaurants. So this is another way to walk towards the draft experience. So I'm facing the strip right now. And then if we turn around here, you would just follow it through. You can see the high roller back there. And that will take you to the draft experience. It's pretty cool in this area. Got the Brooklyn Bowl. There's a lot to do. This is pretty cool how they're doing all these outdoor shops and stuff out here now. All right, so this is the entrance here. This is as close as I could get. Got this high secure tape there, but that's gonna be it. That's the main stage. So this is the proximity. So we are on this would be the east side of the strip. It's behind. If I spin around here, so there's the observation wheel. That's called the high roller. And then you got the Link that's right. You can see a little bit of it. And then you got Harrah's. So it's actually between Harrah's and the Flamingo. So you can walk in from there, just make it to the link, and then you can walk straight back through all the shops and make it back this way. Or if you're coming from the north end of the strip, like down by the Sahara, and even if you're at the West Gate, you can take the monorail. You can see a monorail, it's coming down this way now. So the monorail goes from MGM Grand to the West Gate by the Convention Center, Las Vegas Convention Center. You can take it either direction. You just got to buy your tickets. Where you get on and off, they actually have ticket counters. You could buy tickets for the ride. And then if you're on the west side by the New York Park MGM side, you can take the free monorail to the Bellagio and walk over. Because there's going to be a lot of people, so just plan accordingly. But you know, all this area will be closed to traffic where all the pedestrians will be coming. So I'm not sure exactly. You know, you got the stage with the TV, so because there's no way everybody can make it in front of the Bellagio, you know, to watch it on the floating stage. That's going to be all the VIP stuff where you're going to have to pay to be by the red carpet. But all this part for sure is free. The strip is free, but you just might not have a front row seat. So, but they have a lot of activities. The red carpet event, you know, and the draft itself doesn't start till 5 p.m. local time. But if you, here, hold on a minute. So you can see the monorail right there now. It's pulling up. And there's a drop off right there. So that's a good thing to take. All right, but the draft is on Thursday. The draft experience, that's what they're calling over here at the Caesars Forum. These are approximate times that I printed out, but it's going to start at 12 noon until 9:30 p.m. And then live from the NFL red carpet at Bellagio Fountains, that is going to be 2:15 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then the draft from the main stage is 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then each day they are going to have like a headliner performance. I haven't heard who's going to be performing yet, but on Thursday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. that'll be the headliner performances that day. And then on Saturday, so Saturday is a little bit earlier. The draft experience at Caesars is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then the draft on the main stage is 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that headliner performance is going to be 5 p.m. So I'm interested to see who these headliners are going to end up being. So, all right, that's the information though for now. Just got to find a way here. If you're not staying, right here where you can walk up. But it's going to be crazy time. Even though the Raiders have no first or second round pick, I am going to go to I'm hoping to go to that draft party at Dre's. So I will do some filming over there, just for the whole experience. I'll try to get there early and walk back here to the draft experience that opens at 12, and then the Raiders party at Dre's at the Cromwell. Okay, Raider Nation, getting excited for this. So I've never been to a live draft before, so being in my backyard is great. So Raider Nation, thanks for watching. And I'll talk with you guys next time.